So when you arrived on scene, if Mr. Richins had been on top of a sheet on the floor, would you have moved him?
No, only if it was in the way of what we were doing.
Now, were you made aware that Mr. Richins had been pulled to the ground from the bed?
I don't recall that we were aware of that. That's just where we found him.
Now, in your line of work, have you been on a scene where people have been pulled to the ground on a sheet to perform CPR in the past?
I don't recall sheets, but people have been pulled off the bed.
When you saw Eric Richins on the floor, was there anything that stood out to you about the position of his body?
That he was at the foot of the bed instead of the side of the bed.
Why did that stand out to you?
Because most places when we go, the person is on the side of the bed. Just easier to get them off.
And anything about the physical position of his body that stood out to you?
He was just very straight.
What do you mean by that?
Straight, like everything was straight.
You went out and is the first person you spoke to one of the deputies that was there, Deputy DeWin?
I don't recall.
Do you recall telling one of the deputies that you thought maybe it was possibly an aneurysm?
I just possibly coming up with ideas, yes.
Okay, that makes sense. And at that time, did you know his medical history?
Yes, what I was given.
And who gave you that?
Kouri.
Okay. And she gave you the same medical history that she had already given to the deputies, correct?
I don't know.
Did you talk to the deputies about the fact that he had Lyme disease?
I think I probably told them that's what she told me.
All right. And the information about what medications he was on, did that come from her or did that come from the deputies?
That came from her.
And this was after he'd already passed, you got this information?
I believe while we were working the code, I had to ask those questions.
All right. And you said that one of the medications that you were told he was on was naltrexone?
Correct.
And you were told that was for Lyme disease.
Correct.
However, that would be a off-brand use for naltrexone.
Correct.
Naltrexone is typically used for people that are suffering cravings either from drugs or alcohol, correct?
Correct.
So, you testified to Ms. Lewis's questions that you had made a guess that maybe Eric Richins died of an aneurysm. Why did you make that guess?
Because he had a lot of blood coming out of his mouth when we arrived in while we were working on him.
And was that happening, when was that happening, the blood?
During CPR.
So when you arrived, the blood was already coming out of Eric Richins' mouth?
Yes.
Did you have an explanation for why that blood was coming out of his mouth?
No.
No further questions, ma'am. Thank you.